Now, back in 2019, we had our annual TAD Expo live. Remember those days? And this next comedian was on that expo. I gotta tell you, I could not stop laughing when I saw his act. My face is still hurting from the laughter. So I'm just gonna let you see him for yourself. Please welcome Drew Thomas.
It's hard to find a wife. Where do you go to find a wife? Nightclubs? I don't like going to nightclubs. Everybody in the nightclub is a liar. The men are lying, the women are lying. You got older women in the club trying to look young, but you know they older because they got that vaccine mark on their arm. And you are nowhere near 25 with that vaccine mark on your arm. But marriage is scary. It's a major decision. You only want to do it once. And the part that scares me the most about marriage is the fact that men and women don't look at marriage the same way. When women talk about marriage, it's a happy occasion. I'm getting married. I got my ring. I got my colors picked out. I got 4 of my fat friends to stand next to me. It's going to be a beautiful day. No, their dress is ugly. Mine is pretty. But it's not the same for the men. When men talk about marriage with our friends, it sounds like something you get diagnosed with. Did you hear what happened to Charles? No, what? He's getting married. No! I just seen him last week. When did he find out? She told him yesterday at dinner. My name is Drew Thomas. I'm a stand-up comedian, and I deliver true classic comedy. The name of my act is Don't Get Comfortable. I was born in Jamaica, and I also grew up in New York, in the Bronx. Moved to Atlanta in my 20s. My comedy style is observational and storytelling. I like to find what's common in humans instead of what's different, and I bring that to the stage in light and make people laugh until their face hurt. People are always pointing out the differences in people, and I like to point out what's alike. We're more alike than people think, and that's what I deliver, and Don't Get Comfortable. How's everybody doing? I'm so happy to be here. This is the type of crowd I like because this represents the new America that we live in. We're in the South, and people look at race a little different in the South, but I don't look at race the same way other people look at race. White people and black people, we need to work together because there's more Mexicans coming. And it's up to us to hold the fort down, and we need to work on our relationship and become better friends, is what I'm saying. You sit at home and watch TV, and they always telling you about the hole in the ozone, and I'm like, what about the one in the fence? Who's on that project? I met an older white lady on a flight. She said, I want to come to Vegas and hang with the comedian. I said, come on, Tammy, you're welcome. Tammy flew herself to Vegas. We hanging out in my apartment. Tammy says, I want to smoke weed with you. I haven't smoked weed since my son was in high school. I said, Tammy, this ain't the weed when you was in high school. This don't got no sticks and no seeds in it. This is the stuff white people grow. They weed got names. So I roll one up. We pass it back and forth. Tammy start coughing. She go to the bathroom. I finish it off by myself. 3-4 minutes later, I hear her calling me from the bathroom. Drew? 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 I said, what's the matter, Tammy? She said, I'm not feeling well. I said, what's wrong? She was like, my heart's beating fast, and I think I'm having a panic attack, and I think we should call emergency. I was like, we're not calling nobody, Tammy. This was your idea. You a white lady in my apartment with weed? That's possession with intent. I'm not calling nobody. You put this trip together. Thank you guys so much.